Hey guys, it's Gus, and we're going to do a really quick video today, and this will be for newer players. The reason I'm doing this video is starting out this game is really scary when you're trying to host a dungeon, and a lot of people don't know how to, and nobody's telling them how to. And if they try and they make one mistake and they public queue it and they get yelled at, they'll never do it again. So I'm going to show you how to host a dungeon. And once you figure this out, once you figure out how to do this, it's going to really invigorate your game. Because when you start hosting, people join and you're not waiting anymore for somebody to invite you. You're taking control of your gaming experience. And when you start hosting successful runs, you get street credit. People start wanting you, they'll PM you, can you host a dungeon? And it makes the game more enjoyable. It's a pain to host, but once you figure it out, it's especially if you're in an active alliance, it's amazing. So first thing you want to do is go to queues. Now there's two things you're going to watch up here, public and private. You will probably never want to do a public queue. The only reason why you do a public queue is if you don't have all the people you need. You're always going to do private, except for one or two times. If you do private queue, you can't do the random queues anymore. You notice they don't show. So the only time you're really ever going to do public is if you want to do a random queue. Oh shoot. One more. Okay. And the two random queues most people do when they get to level 80 are these two. Now the deal with these is you have to meet the group requirements for these two dungeons. So if you're hosting a random trial queue, you gotta have 2 tanks, 2 healers, 2 DPS, or 6 DPS, and everybody's gotta be at least 25k item level. Same with the 5-man queue. It's 1 tank, 1 healer, 3 DPS, and 25k item level. And when your team's full, you just click on this and just say join selected queues. So when you have all 5 people, even though you're in public, all 5 of you will go in the same group. Now if you only have 4 people and you're short, let's say a tank, you can queue in with your 4 people, and when a tank gets in the queue, that tank will join your team. But the majority of the time you're gonna do private. And let's say we want to do oh, I'm in a queue. One sec. Oops, I joined that on accident. Okay. So we're gonna go to private queue. And what is going on? I'm in a random queue. Oh man, sorry about that. Okay, that's why, because I'd selected that. I told you this is going to be easy, now I'm making it look hard. Okay, so you want to host a private dungeon. You can host anything you want, and you can be the only player in there you want. The only requirement that you have to do for a private queue is they have to meet the item level requirements, which is lower than in the public queues. So if you want to do a one-man Castle Never, you only have to have 14,000 item level. I don't recommend it. Some people are doing it, but if you're hosting a queue, let's say you want to host, these are all 10-mans. What's the Infernal Citadel, right? The game recommends, where are you, guy? The game recommends that you have 1 tank, 1 healer, and 3 DPS, and they're all 25k item level. Well, it is probably best to run with a tank, a healer, and 3 DPS, unless you got some really, really great DPSers. Then you can probably run 4 in a tank. But the item level, 25 is really low, but you can do it. So what I'm going to do is go in here to Alliance Chat, and I'm going to have hosting IC. Need tank, sorry guys, you probably can't see what I'm typing. I don't have a keyboard. Tank, need a tank, heals, and 2 DPS. Okay. So you put that out there, and the reason I'm in Sharandar is if not available, I don't want to wait 10 or 15 minutes. So if I don't get everybody I need, I would host that. Oh, we got a DPS. Cool. And we got another DPS. Now I'm going to make sure and put that out again so no more DPS asked to join. And oh, there's an invite to queue, and then we're gonna go need heals, and we go like this, and Solaire swapping. Good. Thank you, Solaire. And as soon as he's ready. Oh, never mind. Okay, so now we're in queue. We got a tank. You can see by the little shield symbol. A healer by that green little plus shield sign. And 3 DPS by the cross swords. And we want to make sure we're in private, because if you're not in private, it will get messed up. So we wanted to go down to Infernal Citadel and press join selected queue, and we'll go in there immediately. It's loading the map. Bam. That's how you host a dungeon. If you got any other questions, feel free to post below, but I think you'll enjoy it, and have a good day and stay classy, Neverwinter.